My epic return that we all knew we would one day witness is here. Why haven't I been going live? That's crazy. I'm tripping. I should have been going live. Well, I mean, I didn't have money to go live about. Okay. I did have something to go live about, but I guess it actually isn't something to go live about. Not. I'm here for it. Watch the kitchen for me real quick. I gotta get comfortable. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Are you still coming to Raleigh? No, honey. Who is this? Where do I know you from, baby? Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? You don't know who you are? You probably don't even live in Raleigh, do you? It's okay. There's no place better than Kentucky. Are you still coming to Kentucky? Oh. When are you gonna make? When you gonna make the trip? When you gonna make the trip here and put some money in Kentucky's pockets? Since y'all scared to put it in mine, why don't y'all put some money in Kentucky's pockets? Since y'all so scared to put money in my pockets, y'all can give Kentucky some of y'all money. They know what to do with it. You ain't gotta worry about me touching it. Y'all wanna come to Kentucky and give them some of y'all money? Don't worry about giving it to me. I'll let y'all give it to Kentucky, and Kentucky will give me some of what y'all give them. We just gonna nip that on in the bud. We can just settle that score just like that. Y'all can come to Kentucky and they'll tell y'all how we can get this thing done. Y'all can come here. Y'all can come here and figure it out. I'm not going to y'all. Y'all come here and play. I went to y'all and played. Now y'all can put some money back into my pockets. I traveled to y'all plenty. What y'all got on the flight? Y'all, how often can y'all book to come out here? What y'all got on it? Start packing y'all bag up and find an hotel. How about that? Since everybody's so concerned about who's moving where and when somebody's moving where they're moving at. You leave your home for a few days. I got to do. I'm in school. I don't have time to be flying around chasing up nothing. Y'all got job and career opportunities? Is that what we aspiring and traveling around for, or foolishness and games? Because if y'all want to play games, y'all can just come here and play. We got some for people who like to play. If you want to play, you can come play here. We would love it for you. Quit trying to get me to y'all state and then play. Come be about it and come play on my turf. See how you like that. Y'all so big in bed, come play on my turf. And see how you like it. They gonna hang you for real. Oops. Did I say that? Yeah. Keep on trying to get me to pack up and travel, and y'all think it's a game. Bet y'all wouldn't fly up here. So, here's my Trader Joe's list. $177. Bet y'all ain't bold enough to act silly up here. I got me some blueberry. I'm starving. I'm so ready to eat. I love y'all so entirely much. It says, no, I never came. Oh, there's more jobs going there than to Kentucky. Who knows? Who told you that? Who told you that? How could it? What kind of jobs is? We don't need any. Even if we do, I don't have any coming. What do you even talk like? What do you mean? What if y'all a place that have more jobs coming? What does that even mean? Why do y'all even need more jobs coming? Shouldn't y'all have plenty? Why would I want to move somewhere that got jobs coming? What does that even mean? Y'all should have been had jobs. Why do y'all got them coming? And I'm going to put up 304. So I'm not worried about a job. Any job I get here is put up 304 business. It's only to keep me a content put up 304. I have the pool I need right where I'm at. Y'all can come up here. Because I'm comfortable. I'm a comfortable put up 304. And I ain't got to worry about traveling or booking up and hopping nowhere and doing nothing. I'm cool. I experienced what y'all got, and whenever I travel again, I'll travel safely, happily with a family and with a husband. I'm not hopping on no planes and flights, skipping, hopping and jumping for none of that. I can financially provide for myself right here as a put up 304. I need to do my hair. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and nip that in the bud. Let's see what we got from Trader Joe's, okay? I just popped out on TikTok with these. I can't believe it's 4 bagels, but they cheese bagels, and I cannot wait to dog these down. I got some Black Forest ham. I got some cinnamon sugar bread. And I just showed y'all these blueberry cereal bars. I want one so bad. I have banana chocolate chip muffins. I can't wait to dog into those. I already showed y'all my eggs turned out just fine. Safe and sound. Love it. I got the pita chips. I love these. These are real good. And I got some truffle chips. I love these. They also really, really good. Let's see. Ooh, almost caused the catastrophe. Okay. But I don't know where we last left off and when's the last time that we talked. But I hope I think I've been on the community post. I dropped the rain sound videos. I love my window where I think I started y'all in the window when I came on TikTok, but the area. So how can I direct this conversation and do the haul? What I came on here to say, what I came on here for is, yes, I am back on TikTok. I really am not quite sure where exactly we left off. Oh, I have dropped 2 other vlogs of me. I'm gonna do my hair. I have something important. Amazing good news is going on. I had a super excellent week. I've had a super excellent time. I've had a very productive time from the last time I was on live yelling at y'all from over there. I put all that energy into the goal, and now we eating, obviously. I also really am appreciative, y'all, for supporting me, following me, commenting, liking, disliking, whatever it is that got you here. I'm thankful that it got you here, because not even from monetary gain, but just the simple, like, brotherhood, sisterhood, mom and sonhood, daddy, daughter, whatever word combination that me and you have that has got us to where we at. I love that for us, even as dysfunctional, unhealthy as it is. We have built in the environment that we was in, and we growing, and like bacteria. The good kind. The pH is balanced with good bacteria, okay? And that's all I really want to say. I don't want to come on here with nothing else but good positive vibes, good positive energy. I know I passed my final, but I turned in my final. I finished my exam for my history class. I just got my psychology final. I'm going to go tour a place and try to get a skills trade. Hopefully I can invest into bartending lessons, and in that way, when you come to Kentucky, instead of me coming to Raleigh, you can come to Kentucky and you can buy up whatever you want to buy at the bar when I'm bartending. Or maybe you can book me and I can be your bartender, or we can so many things, so many possibilities. Maybe I could be your private drink maker, or maybe we could sit on here and make drinks all night. There's so many opportunities, and it's just a skill. And I feel like moving forward in life, whether any of these things that I'm working on are substantial or are my really biggest next move, if I want it, I'm getting it. If I want something that I consider will uplift me and push me positively, and it will make me feel well-rounded, I'm going for it. Anything that's positive, any more highly educational goals of mine or career goals of mine, I am going to seek to the fullest. The way I put all my energy into chasing a platform and building a platform and pushing content, I'm going to put that same energy into building really things that I would love to enjoy, to have really take advantage of and have the opportunity of. And things that's been on my bucket list my whole entire life that I said that I was going to do when I got a certain age or when I had the opportunity to do. So if that ain't my niche on the internet, that ain't what you subscribe to see me put on my platform, I understand that we might go our separate ways, but my dream goal in life was not to have a social media platform. I don't care how hard life is. I don't care where I am at financially. My goal will always be my goal, and my dreams will always be my dreams, and I am going to achieve exactly what I set and told myself I would do as a little girl, as a teenager, as a young adult. Whenever I told myself that that's what I wanted, that's what I'm going to continue to try to achieve. And some people is just going to feel how they feel, and I'm going to feel how I feel. So whose feelings do really matter at the end of the day? Mine. My feelings matter at the end of the day. Not in society, but in my heart. So I got me a little Sam or whatever. me a little uncured beet hot dizzles. You feel me? You know, but I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. I'm proud to see this whole new, whoever this person that we sit here talking to. I'm glad we dug her up and we found her and we brought her to the light. That's one thing I am proud of. I don't care what it looks like, how it looks, and what it might have to seem like to other people. I'm glad we dug her up and we got her to surface. Because she was lost. She was definitely a lost soul. And I hated that for her. I really did. She was lost and will never be again. If I have the chance to never be a lost soul again on earth, I'm going to take advantage of that. I got me some strawberries. Nobody wants to be out here being a lost soul. It's miserable. It's unhappy. But I feel like also it was going to be my path. And I'm appreciative of it. I'm not regretting anything that occurred. I'm not disappointed in anybody that was around me when I was the way I was, encouraging me to be how I was. I don't see like it as like a who's to blame. I don't blame my mom. I don't blame my dad. I don't blame the white people. I don't blame the black people. I don't blame nobody for nothing. I'm thankful for whatever is mine, whatever comes my way. So, this is Parmesan cheese. I love it. I almost got pasta, but I ended up not getting no pasta because if I pull out pasta, I did get pasta. I'm like, I thought I didn't. But anyways, okay, some breaded. I like Parmesan cheese on every single thing. Even on my peanut butter jelly. No, I'm just kidding. So I got these. Just some little crispy tail-off round shrimp with thin gluten-free breading for tacos, stir-fries, salads. That's what it says. But I needed to grow up. No matter how hard of a pill it was to swallow, I was very scared. Y'all, I've been crying, the whole process of wrapping up the final, just clicking on the live, like just this whole season, this whole last couple of years that I said, you know what, I don't feel sorry for me no more. I don't feel sorry for me no more. And I'm not going to be the person that's sorried out. And I decided to figure out what exactly is keeping me in this sorry situation, and we gonna fix it. And I went on that experience, and I said it's gonna be a wild ride, but I'm not gonna stop until I figure out what is my sorry ass problem. Is it my attitude? Like, what is my sorry issue? What is it? What is knocking me out of a life and being in the path of something that is, you know, just satisfying me personally with my lifestyle and the goals that I wanted to achieve. And I dug deep, and it hurt. It hurt to dig deep and open up old wounds, but I needed to heal. And I wasn't going to keep sitting around hurting and hurting other people. It was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand. I was sick of my own behavior. I was sick of my own okay? I couldn't take it no more. If anybody else wasn't done with it and wanted to clap for it, I was done. I was literally done. And it was eating me alive. It had put me on I was all the way out. Fooling with being foolish. But honestly, I only knew me in my innocent form, and I never really registered or took accountability of me I never wanted to admit that I had became the monster that I was. Frankenstein. College is so good for you. I am thankful. I think it came at the right time when I needed it to come. I got just some Angus ground beef. You feel me? And some crumbled goat cheese. I love goat cheese now. I hope it's the right kind. I want to ask my little friend, but me and him don't talk no more, so I guess. And I didn't get no alcohol because I'm trying to stay I'm over the whole alcohol thing. It makes your belly hurt. I mean, it's cool when it's cool. Like if I have friends and we partying and we want to have a sip, but just sitting at home having a sip, I'm cool on that. I got some organic lemonade. Ooh, I am wore out, honey. I'm so thankful though. Like I was saying, I'm pretty sure we've talked about the whole Atlanta cycle. I think we talked about me being back in Kentucky for like a year. I think we covered the process of me first getting into this apartment. I only think that we haven't came back to talk about is because I did a preschool job. I worked with seniors again at the end of the year. I did that at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, which is what confirmed my need to go back to school for nursing instead of quit chasing the education. I remembered I quit doing nursing because I couldn't afford nursing school. So the only thing that was quick and affordable that I could do. Hey, Brad. I love the outfit. Yum. Hey, honey. From Jamaica. Hello. Thank you. The only thing that was an affordable job that I could do with the skills that I had, because I went to school for CNA. And have I ever told y'all what happened with me after the CNA? My dress been on backwards this whole time. I think I told y'all the story behind my CNA experience. I was 18. My dad passed away on May the 10th, 2011, or May the 11th, 2001. My dad died when I was 8 years old from an overdose. So in my 3rd grade graduation, what was promotion to 4th grade, where you leave in primary school to 4th grade, and I'm thinking my daddy's gonna pick me up after school. We going to get a Happy Meal, girl, and that's not where we end up going at on that day. Wow. And now we're here, but like along the way, I was getting put out of my mama's house the end of high school. So I had to graduate high school like still like kind of like homeless, like on the streets, living at other people in them house and stuff. But I ended up graduating high school. My mama don't come, but she like, you gonna get locked up, you gonna be in jail, you ain't gonna go to college. She just being crazy, but that's my mama. I love her to death, and I'm thankful for Mother's Day. And she hurt. She never healed. That's my girl for life. Like, people be like, you and your mama, you used to do this to your mama, you used to say it to your mama. Yes, I did. That's between me and my mama, and we're gonna get through this. That's my only mother that, you know, deep down inside I'm gonna always love. But we got something going on, and you can be on the outside looking in, judging us, or you can step in and help. But other than that, you feel me? Until me and my mama gets through what we getting through, that's on me and her. At the end of the day, only one person can stand and tell us what we doing is wrong. Till then, you ain't got no dog in this fight. And me and my mama's gonna do whatever we do to the end of time. And we love one another, and however we do and however we hurt each other, that's on me and her. Don't nobody gotta sleep with that at the end of the day between me and her. And I'm not pressed to. I will never chase no perfection on this earth. Ain't none of these things I cherish around this on this. So whatever it take and whatever fight I need in this life, that's my fight. And if my fight is with my relationship with me and my mother, then I'm gonna do it to the death of me, and we gonna figure this out. And that's what I got on my plate to eat, is that I have a dysfunctional relationship between me and my mother, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna move on. And what's next? And I want dessert. And I want seconds and thirds and fourth and fifth. Keep feeding me till I pop. Of all the problems you can give me, I'm just a sucker for pain. I wanna tie you up. I wanna chain you down. We got brown sugar oat creamer We're going to lay off the coffee after we drink this last. I never tried this Greek yogurt dip, but it's going to go on the pita chips. I'm just a sucker for pain. Yeah, so that's how I feel this Mother's Day. I'm thankful for my mother, but another person really stepped in, and I already did this talk on Instagram. But another woman stepped in and really made things possible for me this year as a mother, and that's who I'm gonna recognize this year. The one who brought me closer to God and helped me correct my life was my mother, and we might have more than one mama on this earth. It's called a godmother. You might have your biological mother, and you might have other real mothers that's gonna step in and get some jobs done too. That your biological mother, yes, the one who pushed you out her yada yada yay, can't do for you. And don't miss your blessings. Don't be so nasty and so messed up in life that you keep on self-destructing. Like my Russian friend told me that I constantly do to myself. I got turkey breast. He said, when am I going to be tired of self-destructing? I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Fresh strawberry preserves. And cookie butter. Cookie butter. I love cookie butter. It's my I should have got some marshmallow fluffy. Who wants to rub that marshmallow fluff in between my strawberry and cookie butter spread? Anybody? Anybody want to rub that marshmallow fluff in between my strawberry cookie butter spread? Y'all ready for this? I'm just kidding. But anyways, and I got black beans and corn, because that might go good in the elote dip. When I have elote night. Arriba, arriba! Okay? Ooh. Alright. Now, what's next? Shake them. I'm gonna need other and got the look, got the somewhere. Time on the highlight too. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This is my favorite popcorn. I'm supposed to stop eating popcorn because every time I eat popcorn, I lose a tooth. But I just can't stop eating popcorn. I'm never gonna stop eating popcorn. I don't even need no teeth to eat popcorn. Trader Joe's signature chicken. Who wants some signature chicken? You like that? Are you scared of it? And I got the panko breaded tilapia fillets. We got the raspberries, fresh fruit, grapes, cantaloupe, honeydew. I don't see no pineapple. One pineapple. Two pineapple. Two pineapple. Agras frescas, watermelon. That's not how you say watermelon. Watermelon. Ooh, I got the butter. Ooh, we gonna be slippery over here, honey. The pasta. Don't forget the fettuccine alfredo and the cacio pepe. Gotta have that cacio pepe with the parmesan on top. I love it. And we got the breakfast weenies in the morning. Put it in my mouth. I said, I like this little weenie in the morning. Come here, little weenie. Come put that little weenie in my mouth when we wake up. I want it extra little in the morning. I want your little morning winky. Is it just a little morning winky? And then I'm gonna eat this off your winky. Banana pudding banana yogurt, and strawberry cream yogurt. So this is how we gonna survive. This is our survival. Every damn. This is how we gonna survive for the next month. We don't eat, we don't sleep, we just, okay? This is the survival. Y'all think we gonna make it? You think we can survive? I hope we can. Staying alive. Hopefully we survive. Hopefully we survive. What else y'all want to talk about? What's been going on? I'm thankful for this apartment, honey. I'm thankful for this apartment. Oh, I used to think I was gonna be caught up in a lease over here. I can stay here. My lease is up. I'm just paying out a lease fee, and I love that, y'all. So God is good. I got this thing that said that in June you gonna have a new scenery, but I was like, how? I'm about to be stuck into a lease. So something's gonna happen in June. I'm gonna be somewhere else, but I don't think it's gonna be moving in an apartment. I think I'm about a tent. I think I'm gonna be on the streets, baby. I'm just playing. I don't know. How I'm gonna be in a new scene in June? When I'm gonna be living in a van? That's all I can think, y'all. That I'm gonna be living in a van. I would love to. Y'all think I should invest in that to stay on the safe side? Y'all let me know what y'all think about our living situation. Would y'all want to come live with me in the trailer? And what if I bought an RV? What about, I need to throw all of this away. What about, I got an idea. What if I lived on the RV and I was an RV bartender at the trailer park? I could do it. I could get an RV, park at the horse park, and go be a bartender and sell drink. Can you drink at the horse park? Can you have alcohol at the campgrounds? Yeah, you can drink at the camp. What if I live? Okay, look. I could do it. Hold on. I could finish school and like move on a campground, but I ain't gonna have no signal to do my homework. Help me, y'all. I can buy a Wi-Fi box. What am I taking the chips to? I'm so happy for chips. Yeah, show me those chips. I'm trying to see your chips. Can I see your chips? Show me a chip. What do your chips look like? Are your chips hard? I'm so happy, y'all. How we gonna live? Where are we gonna move at on the streets in June? Who's gonna house us? I do need to get, I'm glad I'm out the lease and I need to live rent free. If I'm really gonna be the put up 304 that I want to be, I got to solve the welfare queen. I got to be the most articulate, non-owned welfare queen. What would a welfare queen that don't want to be a welfare queen do? I really got to make my biggest move. I'm going to get a camper off Temu. and move in my mama's backyard. I swear, my last name is Coleman. I seen a Coleman RV for $13,000. I'm gonna sell that fucking car. I'm gonna leave out of it. Ooh, I just cussed. I'm gonna get out of his apartment. I'm gonna get an RV. I'm gonna live in my mom's backyard, and I'm gonna open up a bar, and I'm just gonna travel and have a mobile bar, and I'm gonna put a stripper pole in my RV. I could be a mobile nurse, bartender. Shut. We got it, guys. That's the move. That's the plan. That's what we gonna do. We gonna buy an RV. And we gonna do y'all. I could pay. That's probably like $300 a month if I could get it on Temu. Shut up. I just solved the war on poverty. I'm just gonna get an RV and live in my mama's backyard. Duh. What else y'all want to do? I got my cheese. So my cheese bagels, and I'm gonna put goat cheese. What should I eat for lunch? And when am I gonna have dinner? And like, when am I gonna eat any of this food? And like, what's going on? And like, okay, these are breakfast. That's breakfast. These are lunch. That's lunch. This is lunch. Those are lunch. This is lunch, breakfast. This is breakfast, lunch. All of these is breakfast and lunch. These is dinners. Okay. All I got is asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and a couple of meatballs. I had 2 cigarettes in the freezer. If you know, you know. I am wore out. Do I want a cookie butter and jam? Now these are the softest chips you'll ever. These are the softest chips you'll ever put your mouth on. These chips are soft. The softest ones you'll ever. They just dissolve in your mouth. Really nice chips. Super chips. This is my bag I'm supposed to take to Trader Joe's, but I don't. I forget it at home. But this is the Kentucky Derby. Ain't it? Wait. I thought it was a derby hat on here. It is a derby hat. See it? See the derby hat right there on top of the horse? It's a horse with a derby hat. And it says, "Can I get a mint julep, please?" Then it has the recipe for Kentucky hot brown on it, which is really good. I don't know what. I had the best one at this place called, I was on a date. And we went to, I worked there for one day, the place that we ended up going to. And then it has the Kentucky, the bluegrass state, with a lady playing the fiddle, with a Louisville Cardinal, or just a regular Cardinal. It's not a Louisville Cardinal. It's just the regular God's Cardinal. I got some canola oil to rub all over me. I got some cranberry apple. I'm starving. No. I got rice medley. The bread for the cookie butter and jam sandwiches. They put these at the bottom. Gummy bears. They knew what they was doing. They knew they did this wrong. See, they beg groceries for the white mama. Cause that would have drove if you have they did wrong for that. The candy at the bottom of the last bag, I see what y'all did there. That was smooth. What? That was a good little team. How they not? They've been working in grocery for years. Now that was a skill. That was talent. Hats off to them. Now how did they do that? I ain't seen nobody do that in years. I haven't seen nobody do that since I was a kid. That's some stuff that used to happen at the grocery store back when. I didn't even know they still did that. I feel like a deja vu right now as a grown woman. Like, Mama, do you see my candy? Which bag is my candy? I almost forgot about it. That's exactly how. That was a literal moment of original grocery store. That made me feel like I like. That's why I go to Trader Joe's. They hold the nostalgia of a real. That was real. That was a real. I have the full name. I just got the full experience of how if grocery stores lose this, it's nothing. It's the experience of the meal. It's just the whole buying it at the getting it home is the main happiness of the meal before it becomes the meal. I don't care. My experience is spending the money on the food matters when I cook it. If I had a horrible experience buying my food, I will mess up every meal I cook. I know it. I'm telling you here today, I sit and go to Trader Joe's because I know every time I go there, I'm going to enjoy the food. If I went to Walmart, I would have came home. I would have had a time at Walmart, and every time I would have tried to prepare any of the meals, if I did have a time at Walmart, which I don't go there, I haven't been there ever. Thankful for being single with no man and no kids. If I had a man, he probably wouldn't allow this type of Trader Joe's mess. If I had a man and kids, it probably wouldn't be none of this. If I had the man and kids that I'm supposed to have, that the man and kids that society thinks I should get. See, the man and kids I want, society said, you get this. And I'm like, oh no. I need to go to Trader Joe's. Ain't no way I can be with him. Because he ain't going to take me Trader Joe's. Anyway, it's what I like going to the grocery store. My mom used to go to Whole Foods. We used to go to Good Foods Co-op. We only went to Walmart to buy toys. We didn't buy food at Walmart. And that's a single mother. That's a single mother with an addiction that shopped at Good Foods Co-op. So you never know what people's going through. My mama had money because of everybody's parents was in the military and stuff. She had money because her parents had money and left her plenty of money. But she needed help. And everybody was like, you got money. You fine. You pretty. You light skin. See what happens? See why it's not a pretty privilege? My mama was beautiful. She had a little money. Nobody wanted her. Nobody would help her because she could shop at Good Foods Co-op. Because she didn't have food stamps because she had too much money, but she still needed help. You see what I'm saying here? She didn't deserve to be a single mama still just because she could financially do it by herself. She's financially well off. She needed somebody to hold her and love her and hug her. Because she had money, I left her for just... She's light-skinned. Her parents left her with money. She can raise them kids fine. Why would y'all do a lady like that? Y'all wanted me to turn against her so bad. Go against your mother. No, I'm never going against that lady. Because if I went through what she went through, I act like I do too. And I give birth to the little monsters I gave birth to too. That's why my mama got two little, what she gave birth to. Because y'all made her a monster and she gave birth to monsters. It's not her fault. It's nobody's fault. It's the universe's fault. And we all people that needed to be here to learn from the experiences that we have put out and to tell our stories. Seriously. But yeah, that's why I feel like I have a hard time. Everybody's like, why are you? She's acting like, yeah, y'all don't know. Don't be bothering people. Sometimes people might have did have and can and look and they might be pretty and might be light skinned. They need help. Stop being mean to pretty light skinned people, thinking they don't need help because they pretty and light skinned. It don't make you no prettier or no light skinned than nobody else. It does not help you not do nothing. People hate you even more because they think you got something that you do not got. It does not give me nowhere. It gives me less places because everybody's like, she might have. What are y'all thinking? What is really going on? I'm not dense enough to appreciate the stuff that I can get because I'm light skinned. That's probably why I don't see what y'all see. Because that's stuff I don't want. I'm getting charged up. Who want smoke with us? Do anybody want smoke with us? We off that coffee, that fruit, and that history book. We got the Mother's Day energy, the final exam energy. I'm your bartender. What you want to drink? What you want to drink, baby? You want me to make you a drink? Do you want me to make you a drink? Hello? What do you want to drink, boy? Shoot. Are you thirsty or not? That fruit is... We're going to have a good weekend. I love y'all. Let me come read the comments. Woo! Thank y'all for the groceries. Thank y'all for the groceries. What y'all saying in the comments? He said he wants to marry me. Let me see. It say, melt the butter into liquid and put it on the popcorn. That's big back. I believe you, sis. That's too much food. Y'all don't have no food down there in Raleigh. Manifesting a new home. Don't worry about the how. Just keep seeing it's already yours apartment. Keep it. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Whew, my eyes are so heavy, y'all. I cried for hours. I cried and cried. Oh. Oops. I was crying the whole time I was doing the final. I couldn't stop crying the closer it got to 11 o'clock. The final was due. The final was due at 12 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, I was crying. I was just crying just to be crying. I literally could not stop crying. One, they need to warn people that's not. I don't think a history class needs to be taught to everybody. They really probably don't need to be letting that be. I think maybe these kids is right. I don't think a history class is for everybody. Or college needs to be at an older age. Because that right there, that was breaking me dying. I couldn't do it. I almost put my yogurt in the freezer. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle the history lesson. You gotta be a tough cookie. I wanna fuck these strawberries up so damn bad. I wish I didn't put fucking dish detergent or whatever the fuck I put in that damn glass jar, but I don't think I got the lid to the mason jar. I think that's why I did that. I wish I had a mason jar to put my damn strawberries in. I don't gotta put the preserves in the freezer until I open them. I wish I had. Am I gonna eat a sandwich or a hot dog? Now I'm gonna save my sandwiches for when I make an achievement. If I get up and go to my thing tomorrow and do good, we're gonna come home and have a Raleigh. We're gonna have a Raleigh Derby. We're gonna have a Raleigh Derby party when I come home. Maple chicken. It's gonna be it's all looks so stinking good. I just can't wait to stuff my back. Stuff my back full of food, y'all. My back is gonna be so big. Off of all of this organic food. So I have so much organic, healthy food. I wonder why I have so much. Like what? When is there such thing as having too much groceries? And my whole house is empty. Now I got too much. Ooh, I want to dog these strawberries out. Can't wait. And I want a hot dog. Am I gonna make lunch or not? I literally put everything I needed to warm up and eat in the refrigerator. And I really want to bust my mouth open onto these gummy bears. Oh, the butter. Child. Whew, I'm so tired of spinning in circles. Are we done yet? I'm so proud of us. Way to go, team. Now that's how you do. Now that's how you do it. My muffin's in the way. What y'all gonna do with these chocolate banana chocolate chip? Have y'all ever had banana muffins? Ooh, let me bring y'all closer. Hold me close. Excuse my burn on the table. I didn't have to pay for it. That's what happens when you get a free table. Oh, so close. Y'all still far away. Oh, it's because I knocked y'all down. Alright. Thanks for my likes. Whoever hit the like button, that was super sweet. Oh, y'all doing alright? I'm so thirsty. I'm so happy that a girl just has to just keep going till she can't go no more. They won't see a girl slumped over or something, don't they? I can't wait to dog that bread out. Is you tired yet? Cause I'm too put up. I'm too put up of a 304. My mama don't understand it. She's like, I just don't get it. I'm like, girl, hush money. Get your son. All right, what else we got going on, team? Okay, the floor is mine. The floor is mine. The floor is mine. Let me think. I feel like I dropped a few. I dropped a few vloggies. Two little mukbangs talking about the college experience. Yeah, I did. So I posted on that. Well, we got through that. I did do my rain sounds because if I don't live here anymore, be careful. Oh, I felt like if I didn't live here anymore, I always wanted to hear the sound of the rain that used to come down by the window. I love the sound of the rain that comes down by the window in that room, in my room in there. Love it. Along with the white noise that comes from the bathroom all the time. But the sound of the rain, hopefully we do get the weather they say we, well, I'm done with, oh, I do have a little bit of homework left, but I get the weekend. Like I can think for at least a week or so, and I can pace myself on my psychology final, which is good. But when the rain pours down over these rocks that's right here and a little puddle forms, it is so pretty. It is so relaxing. It's so beautiful. I was so going through so much last year, and one day it rained. I think the first time it had ever rained while I've lived over here. And I opened up the door and I was looking and I was like, because I worked in childcare for years, and like we would turn on white noise. I started listening to rain sounds on YouTube. I was a nanny and I worked for some kids, and we had went to the ocean, and I didn't realize the seashell thing, like the sound of the ocean was an actual sound. Like, so after that I would always play that, and it would put the twins out. And then I couldn't believe I had a real life rain sound that I actually would search to find them. I would sit on YouTube and look for the perfect pattern of rain sounds to put me to sleep. In 2022, before I left Kentucky, I could not sleep. I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep, to the point that I was like, I was so busy thinking like, what is next, and where are we gonna be at in 5 years from 2022? I was trying to figure out, in 5 years from now, if I don't change the path that I'm on, where will I be at in 5 years? That's what I was thinking in 2022. If I don't figure out all of this job hopping, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dunkin' Donuts, laundromats, traveling back and forth and hopping from state to state, doing all of these different stays, fooling with OnlyFans. If I don't find something and stick to something, how much longer for the next years of my life am I going to be all over the place, or am I going to have a set lifestyle and some set schedules and things conditioned for me to be doing? Or am I just gonna be keep on scrambling? I was like, I'm not quite sure about the chasing the man and the kids thing. So we need to figure out how to make and maintain on our own. And if these little odd jobs ain't enough for a girl with no kids can't just sit at a, you would think it, but that's the problem. You would think it would be so simple for a 32-year-old to just go up into Walmart and work there. But no. Just like in housing authority, just like in everything else, you got the people that have not left for 80 years that are like, you single at 32, living on your own, you got a car? How? You don't work nowhere? And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not going to sit and make my mind programmed to this is how you do things. No, it's not. If I don't have to do it that way, then I'm going to get it how I can get it, because it's 80-year-olds that don't get it. And I'm not going to stand in front of them and get it in their face. We're going to close the curtain. I'm going to do everything I need to do. And then I'm going to show y'all that I did it behind closed doors without no 80-year-olds watching. And then I'm going to ask y'all, do you want to give it to me now? Or do you want me to close the curtains again and pop out with some more? Okay? Which way you want to do this? Because I'm not going to keep on letting toothless 80-year-olds tell me which way things is going to go, as they still sit in the same position that I'm in. So, a mad scientist. A mad scientist. One year of my door decoration, I was so happy. We did our summer camp was a science theme, and I created this whole big lab with a mad scientist, because we gonna find the formula to the Krabby Patties, and we gonna make them organic, natural, gluten-free, low sodium, low sugar, 0 calorie formula for the people to follow, so they can get it through their thick skulls. Jesus Christ. Whew. So yeah, that's what we doing now. I just need I started to think I want to look into realty. I'm never gonna be able to say that word. Realtor. I'm never gonna be able to say the word. Selling houses. I want to look into that. I want to figure out what it takes, because I think I'm a good salesman with a little help on the pitch. So I kind of want to stick my nose into that, because I noticed that everywhere you live, everybody's come up is different. What people do in some cities don't be the vibe in other cities. Some cities don't have this industry booming. And so you look at other cities like, dang, all they have, like, you can't look at how people's living in Miami and live in Iowa and be like, yeah, I'm gonna open a bar. And you're not a vacation city. That's why you shouldn't be having, Miami has the culture and the industries they have. Kentucky has the culture and the industries they have. So I feel like even if you do say like, oh, so-and-so's a YouTuber or something, that industry might be popular in LA. Being YouTubers might be what they do in LA. You know what I'm saying? Even though everybody's like, oh, I can be an influencer. At influencing industries, you can think that it don't gotta be a certain area to do it, but honestly, you do need to check and make sure that that is the industry that's popular in your area. You gotta know if your area supports the industry or not. It's not, you can't just take it on to yourself and be like, oh, I'm about to do this and it's gonna be supported. If it's not supported, it's not supported, honey. If that's not what they own, if that's what they're not doing there, and it's not looked at and how they want it to be, what they want people doing, then that's not what they want people doing in their town. If they don't want a town full of YouTubers, they don't have to have one. So it is what it is, and I hope everybody the best, and whatever we got going for ourselves is gonna happen for us. But I'm not trying to knock nothing. I'm just speaking from why people think I'm not indulging in certain things I'm not indulging in, and whatever's for me, it comes my way. Whatever little bit of whatever I get and whatever's for me, I'ma have. I'm okay. I know people just wants to see somebody just wow out and try to scrape up the town, but maybe that's something you would like to do, but it's not something I would like to do. You can't force me to do it if I'm not into that. I do my little 1-2 that I'm comfortable with doing. And then I go on about my business. What works for me may not work for you. I just know this is going to be so good. I never had it before. It looks amazing. Aww. I lost the feeling on this side. It hurts so bad. We've been out here for like an hour. Oh, it's over an hour. I think that's all I really got. I should show y'all some of the goodies that I got. I did make a huge OF purchase recently. I think I might have seen I posted a sheesh. I posted a short of all my new toys that I had just got. So I might come on here and we can introduce and talk about those. But this is just my sorry I've been gone. Hey, how you been? Welcome back live. Hopefully my supporters see it and are so proud of me. Clearly there's a little monetization option up there. If y'all haven't noticed, your girl is a little monetized over here. There won't be ads in my video, but you do have an option to super chat, which considers me being monetized. And you can tip on videos too, and tip on shorts. But I don't know. I'm gonna go check all my messages. If you commented, if you liked any of my posts on Instagram, I'm gonna make some videos on TikTok. If you comment and post on any of my TikToks, I'm gonna go respond to those. If you have messaged me, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna text back, I'm gonna call back. I have time now. I just do need to do my psychology final, but in between time, I'm gonna be working on getting my bartending license and getting my RV. And checking my messages. I'm so happy. Like, it was a crazy time. It was wild. That was wild. That was wild. That was wild. That was crazy. That went crazy. That was lit. That was perfect. That was a wild ride. I gotta enjoy this stuff. When I get older, I won't be living like this. I won't be having the moments where I'm like, this is fun. This is different. I can do it. Hang in there. Don't be the victim. Be the villain. I'm so happy. Here, Lynette. I'll kill you in a minute. A little gnat keeps buzzing past me. God is really so stinking good, honey. Oh, this is what I want to say before I end the live. People always talking about don't play with God. I'd rather play with God than play without Him. And that's all I want to say. I'd rather play with God than play without Him. And I want to make sure I said that loud and clear. I'd rather play with God than play without Him. Okay? So, call it what you want to call it, but I play with God all day before I play without Him. It is what it is. Don't run from it. Y'all play with everything else. How you know you're not been playing with God? Yeah. You already playing with God. So you might as well get active. He see you playing. Stand up to what you got going on. If you gonna play, play. Or play without Him. For real. Exactly. Love y'all.